Nightmare situation at a Manhattan office building after a man opened fire, killing 4 people, including an NYPD officer. Now, the suspected gunman was seen on surveillance video walking into the Park Avenue high-rise armed with a high-powered rifle. Police say after killing 4 people, he shot and killed himself at the scene. Authorities are working right now to find a motive, but this building houses several high-profile companies, including Blackstone, the NFL, and the consulting firm KPMG. CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn is near the scene in New York City with the latest. Bradley, good morning. What do we know about the shooting and the victims this morning?
Errol, good morning. It all happened just a block from here. The building over my shoulder there at 6:30 last night in the middle of rush hour when employees were trying to leave the building. That suspect walked in and began opening fire in the lobby. We know that he shot and killed 4 people and many others were also injured. The NFL this morning saying that one of their employees was injured seriously and remains in the hospital. And among the dead, we know that a security guard was killed and an NYPD officer who was doing security at this building at the time of the shooting. His name, Officer Diderul Islam, a 36-year-old who joined the force just 3.5 years ago. Overnight, the mayor of New York City spoke about him. Let's listen.
He was doing what he does best, and all members of the police department carry out. He was saving lives. He was protecting New Yorkers. He's an immigrant from Bangladesh, and he loved this city, and we admire him for putting his life on the line.
And Errol, we have learned that Officer Islam was a married father of 2 boys whose wife is now expecting their 3rd child. She is among the many families that are grieving this morning as an entire city asks the question, why?
Bradley Blackburn, thank you very much. Let's connect now with Kirk Burkhalter because he's a former NYPD detective and criminal law professor at New York Law School. Viewers will know you well. Good morning, Kirk. As we heard Bradley mention there at the scene, one of those killed was an NYPD officer, but on paid detail. Explain for our viewers what that is.
Certainly. Well, this is a program the police department initiated approximately 25 or so years ago, and it's basically an official moonlighting. So since the beginning of time, police officers have been moonlighting to supplement their pay. My father, who's a retired sergeant, often moonlighted to help with my college tuition, my brother's college tuition, to buy gifts and for the family to go on vacation. I did the same. While the police department pays well, no one's ever going to get rich working for the police department. And that's what this police officer was doing. Entities like this building, like this program, because they can hire police officers in an official capacity to stand in front of the building. Quite often you see police officers at different venues around New York City who may be working on these paid details. Unfortunately, when one wears the uniform of a law enforcement officer, they're also a target. And that's what happened here. This shooter did not distinguish between whether this police officer was working off duty or working on duty, just saw a person in a New York City Police Department uniform and opened fire on him. It's really unfortunate whenever this officer was simply working to supplement the income to support his family.
Now, it's still early. Based on what we know, that officer and a security guard were killed. This suspect seemed to have a high-powered rifle as he entered the building. What jumps out at you in this case as the NYPD tries to figure out a potential motive?
Well, starting with the latter point, he had this high-powered rifle, which is basically a replica of an AR-15. It is one can legally possess this type of rifle so long as they don't have a high-capacity magazine. At some point we may have to re-examine that. I get a little tired of saying, well, this is a legally possessed weapon, but clearly, this is not a weapon you use to hunt deers or squirrels, right? Don't buy an AR-15 replica, you buy some other type of rifle. So that's the first thing that jumps out. He was able to walk through the plaza with this rifle held down to the side, and it's just incredible that no one stopped him or challenged him or even called 911 at that point. As best we know, 911 did not start receiving calls until shots were fired. And finally, this suspect drove over 2,500 miles. One was to drive from Las Vegas to New York straight without stopping. It would take over 36 hours. And you have to wonder what runs through someone's mind. Quite often, I teach my students about premeditation. Well, this is a classic example of premeditation. This man had close to 40 hours to contemplate and think and plan his actions. And at what point did he ever think about, well, maybe I shouldn't do this? Well, clearly, he was on a mission from prior to leaving Las Vegas, and he was undeterred.
We know detectives will be looking into every piece of his history, and as details emerge, we'll have updates for our viewers later this hour and throughout the day. Kirk Burkhalter, great to have your insight this morning. Thanks for joining us.